For the next 10 days, the Catalina Theater will be playing host to High Heels with Balls, a play written and directed by Thabiso Radebe, a DUT drama graduate. Let's go see what it's all about. Speaking to the man of the moment, Thabiso Radebe. Thabiso, how are you doing?
I'm doing thanks, how are you?
I'm very well. Can you please tell us about the show?
Yes, well, the show is High Heels with Balls. I wrote the play and directed it. It's a hard-hitting production. Mostly it deals with real-life circumstances. Homosexuality is the whole subject of the play. Well, in the play, can I carry on telling you about what happens in the play? Well, what happens is that there's a character, Asipe, is a homosexual. He tells his story through dance and poetry, explaining the hardship that is experienced when you are a gay man or a homosexual person, you know. Well, homosexuals have huge problems when it comes to society, you understand. They aren't accepted as who they are. They aren't given the opportunity to express themselves in whatever possible way that they can. So I was just trying to send a message out to the public, to people who are straight, to people who are homosexual, that they should know that being homosexual is not a curse, it's not a disease, but we're all human, you know. That's about it.
Okay. Before we carry on, I'm particularly interested in knowing how you came to that name, High Heels with Balls.
Oh my. Well, I wrote the play. It took me about a year, I think. And then I then had a problem with the title. I couldn't find the title of the play. So I played around with words and words and words. Then I came up with an idea that if the character were a man dressed up in a woman, wearing heels and a beautiful red dress, maybe I'd say that the play will be titled Heels, you know. Then I thought, okay, a man in heels, all right, a man has male gender, a male gender obviously, and high heels. So high heels with balls because of the sexuality within female clothing. So I kind of came up with that names like that or somehow. Actually I came up with it like that.
We spoke to some of the people who went out to see the show, and we're here speaking to Vuyo. Vuyo, how are you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. So tell us, what did you think of the show?
It was a great show. I would watch it again as I've watched it before. It's very emotional, very passionate. It is well portrayed. It is an individual that actually gives it all to try and actually teach people about a life that I think most people try and shun away from and actually not give themselves the chance to actually listen to. And I think if you are somebody who would like to just get to understand more about the life of homosexuality, gay people, not necessarily to embrace it if you want to or not, but just so you understand where some people come from, because I think in some cases we don't give those people the opportunity to actually express who they are, and all of that is portrayed and expressed in the show.
Okay, cool stuff. So what do you think of the homosexual storyline? How do you think people are going to receive that?
Well, obviously that story was one individual, that one individual, or the character rather, was one individual telling the story of homosexuality their personal way. I believe there's many different stories, there's many different ways of telling the story of homosexuality, but the story that we experienced tonight was something that is not out of the norm, and it is something that happens, well, in this particular case, it was in the one individual trying to portray many aspects of how these people, or should I say gay people, come forth and into being gay and all these sort of things. And one thing I would say that it is an interesting story. Like I said before, I think it would be interesting, that it would be good for each and every individual to just come and just listen and see how all that gay people are not that we probably would think they are.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
What are they afraid of? Men that do those things to homosexuals are the cowards that come up to me at night asking me to suck their cocks till they come in my mouth.
Hello out there, my name is Thabiso Radebe and you are watching Kuluma TV.
Hi, I'm Thabiso Radebe and you're watching KulumaTV.com.